Welcome back, kids. It's hot. I'm thirsty. Okay. I just rewatched all of these because the only one I had written up was Eraserhead. Now, we are going to skip for now The Elephant Man and Dune. That might be a double feature later on. I'm not including them tonight because while they are Lynchian in feel, they are not stories that David Lynch wrote. Now, I know some of his other stories were borrowed, like at least Mulholland Drive, but he had more of an input on the script. But we'll get to those, don't worry. Tonight, our second feature is Blue Velvet. I know there's a lot there. Yeah, I'm not going to read all their... and again, this is very poor resolution for a film as recent as 1986. De Laurentiis Entertainment Group, Kyle MacLachlan, Isabella Rossellini, Dennis Hopper, Laura Dern, Hope Lang, George Dickerson, and Dean Stockwell. That one's such poor quality, I don't care if I throw it. Did I get everybody? Well, the poster didn't mention Jack Nance. Okay, Jeffrey MacLachlan is in the habit of throwing stones at bottles. He's walking home, taking a shortcut through kind of a wooded area, kind of a field in the midst of a wooded area. And there's some junk, there's garbage over there, and he picks up some rocks and throws it at the bottles every day. Well, while he's digging for the perfect rock, he finds a human ear right there in the grass. He kind of gingerly picks up the ear and he takes it to a local detective, in the neighborhood. A neighbor who happens to also be a detective in the local police force. And along the way, I think maybe formally meets the detective's daughter, Sandy, played by Laura Dern. It isn't clear that they knew each other before. They probably knew of each other, but Jeffrey's older and Sandy's still in high school. With a little backstory from her, he hatches a crazy plan, because, Pops isn't giving any information away. It's a police business now, son. He hatches a crazy plan to spy on a nightclub singer named Dorothy Valens, Rossellini. And, he hides in her closet. And, of course the info came from Sandy. She overhears bits and pieces from Pop. Well, to be honest with you, I was not prepared for what Jeffrey saw from the closet at any point in this movie. And I tweeted this on one of Kyle MacLachlan's tweets, and he agreed and said that he was not prepared for what he saw. So, there you go. The sleuth work, amateur sleuth work, I should add here, leads to nothing but trouble as Jeffrey uncovers a horrible plot and unintentionally falls into the arms of Dorothy Valens, and the nightmare surrounding her has to do with her husband and a very unsavory character named Frank Booth. Hopper. And I'm not going to give any more away. Oh, that's good. Okay. After making a couple of great pictures at the studio's behest, The Elephant Man and Dune, like I said, we'll get to them. Someone finally said, okay, David, you can make your own picture now. And this is what he did. This is the only movie that I have ever seen that gave me a panic attack in the middle of the movie. The first time I saw this, 30 feet high on the big screen, I had to leave the theater and go outside for a minute and breathe. It was when they were on their joyride with Frank. I've seen it many times since, and that includes another screen, a midnight screening on the big, an even bigger auditorium type screen, here in Salt Lake, when I was visiting. I've seen it many times since, and this is a true masterpiece. Just going to say that. And Frank Booth is honest. Frank Booth is the most menacing character I've ever seen on the screen. We have a close second coming up, but Dennis Hopper as Frank Booth is just unreal. This too is a 5-ring circus, and I believe was nominated for an Academy Award. Might have won one for screenplay or something, but I don't think David won Best Director, although he probably should have. I don't know, there were a lot of good movies in '86. And no, I'm not talking about Tom Cruise movies. I'm talking about I think The Name of the Rose came out in '86. There were some good movies. Ones that we won't be covering here. So, let's go refresh our drinks, shall we? And then we're going to move right into the 90s.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.